So you try and see.
It tells us it's a hatching year bird. So hatching year means this physical year. Birds are kind of unique in that all birds get a birthday at the first of the year. So this bird, if we catch it next year, we'll say it's an AHY, which is after hatching year. So we can say after hatching year means it's at least 1 year old. Cardinals, when they molt, they go right back into the same plumage. So there's no difference between their hatching year, their first year, and their second year. So basically they're going to look the same. So when we catch an adult cardinal, we can only say it's at least 1 year old. We can't go beyond, and we can't go beyond that. So this is one that we had banded previously this year because it's a hatching year bird. So we know it was hatched this year, and it was already banded. So we process it the same way we do a banded bird. And our recaptures are important to us because it helps us learn a little bit more about the birds that were hatched on the site. A cardinal is a permanent resident. It lives here all year. Hopefully you'll see what we call neotropical migrants. And those are birds that winter in the tropics but come to North America to nest. And that's what MAPS kind of focuses on because we want to see site fidelity. Do these birds come back to the same site? Do their young come back? Recruitment. What age group shows up to nest here? Could it be second-year birds or third-year birds? That information. So we process our recaptures the same way we do if it was a newly banded bird. So, like I said, this is a hatching year bird. It's a female. Males would already start showing blotches of red. They wouldn't be completely red like an adult, but they would be showing a lot more red than this bird is showing. And another interesting thing about a hatching year bird is you see the edge right at the, it's kind of fleshy and it looks, I call them lips. They look like they have lips right there in the corner of their beak. That's a characteristic of a young bird also, and you'll see that on different species. And that's probably due to the fact that some birds, when they're in the nest, particularly birds that nest in cavities like woodpeckers and things, it's dark in there, so they'll open their mouth and it's usually lined in white or yellow, and the parents know where to stuff the food. And so that's probably a characteristic that's more obvious in some birds than other birds.